Hey, you have the new Savvy Street Smarts? The smarts that give songwriters and artists what they need?
Hey everyone, how are you today? My name is Angela Durden, and I am the inventor and founder of mydigitalcatalog.com, and welcome to MDCtv. Listen, the last time you watched me, or I am assuming it's the last time, we covered some of this stuff that's on my door here. We covered this particular saying, a quote. These are things that are very important to me, that they mean a lot to me, and they guide me in my ability to make decisions, to stay focused, that sort of thing. The one I want to cover today is at the top. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to read it to you. It says, "You cannot doubt everything and function. You cannot believe everything and survive." Big concept there, isn't it? You cannot doubt everything and function, and you cannot believe everything and survive. So the whole purpose of me bringing this sort of thing up to you who are wanting to be or are in the music business is that we have a lot of international interest these days, and they're all doing backroom deals. Yes, they are. You got your digital aggregators, you've got your major labels, you've got your major publishers, you've got your retail outlets. So we're talking people, and your streamers. So we're talking the Pandoras and the Spotifys, the CD Babies and the TuneCores and others. We're talking the Warners and the Sonys and others. And we're talking, who else did we say? Oh, iTunes and any other retail outlet like that. All of these people have deals with each other up here. And here we are down here. Yoo-hoo, here I am. And they don't care. And it's not their job to care about us. It's not their job. But they do want you to think they care, because they don't want you to be in the business. They don't want you in the business at all, because you are what is called competition. I know. You didn't think about that, did you? Competition. Anybody who is trying to get a dollar in the marketplace for a product that is similar. Think socks. How many brands of socks are there? These people are all in competition with each other. They may all be on the same shelf at the store. But we go in, we have our favorite pair, we buy it. It's not because the others are bad. Our feet just happen to like this brand. We buy it. So the major labels and the publishers and the digital aggregators and all that stuff all say, we're here to help you. Little DIY Andy, submit your stuff to us. Wink, wink. I can't wink, but wink, wink. And we'll take care of your paperwork. Don't worry about it. And this includes the performing rights organizations who, let me tell you what, are not doing a good job looking after your data. And part of it is our fault for maybe typing it in wrong or something. But that's a whole other subject, and I will cover that another day. But suffice it to say that at some point, in order to do business, we cannot doubt that we can do it, and we cannot doubt the methodologies by which to do it. Excuse me. But we can't believe everything that the bigs are saying either about how to do it. Their way of doing business controls massive amounts of, well, you think about the radio stations that they control. They say they don't, but they do. Whose music is on it? The DIY indies? No. But the DIY indie is pitching them all the time. They got people up here making the decisions. And the consolidation of the radio stations totally is bringing all that power for placement under very few hands who are controlled by even further up organizations. So where does a DIY indie sell? And how do they sell? Well, those things are being worked out now with various organizations, not organizations, companies who are pulling out, developing and growing a la carte type services. One thing that everybody needs, I don't care who you are, I don't care if you're a radio station, I don't care if you're a publisher, I don't care if you're somebody who wants to license your songs to movies, I don't care. Everybody needs information. Data. Typing it in. Titles, split sheets, work for hire arrangements, licensing clearances, which is all of that, liner notes, lyrics. Everybody needs that. And the very people who make the songs, you and me, hate doing it. We hate it. We hate filling in the blanks. And yet, if we don't do it, we get cheated. We get lied to. We get burned. Worse. We're getting cheated, lied to, and burned now. But why are we volunteering to willy-nilly just give all of our stuff away? Because we don't want to do the paperwork. And that is why I, who am a creative too, and I cannot stand doing paperwork. Let me write a song. That's awesome. But fill in the blanks about splits and all that. Oh, God, how tedious can that get? And yet these are the very things that determine how much money we're going to make. We have to look after our own businesses. So we can't believe these organizations that say they have our best interest at heart, because they do not. And it's not their job. It's not their job to care about us. This is business. Act like it. But I don't want to act like it. I just want to write my songs. Oh, gosh. And I've got a bunch of them. But I also want to make some money with them. And there's nothing wrong with that. So I have to pay attention to the details. The boring details. And that's why I invented MyDigitalCatalog.com, to make that an easier process. Excuse me. Let me tell you something. The performing rights organizations want you to put your data, your song data and your split sheets with them, but actually that's not exactly what they're asking. They are asking that you put in the song title and who you wrote the song with and what the split is. But it is not a legal document. It's simply informing them of the basis of the deal you've already made with somebody else. Where's that paperwork? I know. I can see you're doing this. You're going, I'm waiting. Well, you probably don't have it. You think, well, I got an email here, or, well, he's my good buddy, and we agreed. Good buddies can sometimes have really bad memories if it's a hit. So, where's your paperwork? Well, if you had MyDigitalCatalog.com, and as soon as you came up with that title, you're sitting there with somebody, you're going, hey, you know what, let's just, I think this is going to be a good song. You've worked out some of the details of it. You know, you're on your guitars and your drums and your keys, and somebody's singing, and you're all going, man, this sounds good, because you're just jamming. You know, you're coming up with ideas. This sounds good. Let's do something with it. Let's record it and make a song. And that's awesome. But somebody needs to stop right there and say, are we wanting to sell this song? Is this just for grins and giggles? If it's just grins and giggles, then yay, do it. But if you guys are in the business, then somebody needs to stop and say, well, let me log into my digital catalog. What are we going to call this song right now? Test number 1? Juicy bite number 2? I don't know. Go ahead, enter in these people as collaborators. Agree on the splits there. Send those emails out. Let everybody click on the link. And then you know what? Now everybody can feel confident. They can feel confident that the people that they're doing business with understand the business. And they can feel confident that when they go to license it to a movie or to an ad campaign, or it gets placed on somebody else's album because somebody else heard their album, right? It says, I want to do that. And somebody asks you for the clearances, you can say, yep, got them. One moment while I retrieve those for you. Because what mydigitalcatalog.com does is we validate the basis of your deal. We have a database like you would not believe. It time, date, stamps, everything. Whoever touches it, whoever logs in and touches that song, we can prove who it was. So if they go, we didn't agree to that. You know that look? It's awesome. I've seen it before. But the point is that those things happen. But now you've got a record of it. Then when you go to upload your data to your performing rights organization, you've got a clear record of it right there. All you have to do is copy and paste it in. Title, copy, paste. Splits, copy, paste. You know who these people are. Boom, done. Then, if the performing rights organization screws up the data, and they do, it is not good how they treat it. You at least have a source copy of the data that you can say, you guys, you screwed up. Here, in mydigitalcatalog.com, where everything is validated, where everything is time, date, stamped, where we don't have to issue a fancy little piece of paper, but we keep it in a secure encrypted database on redundant servers. So that and oh my God, don't even let hackers try and get into it. My guy's good. Yeah. So how do you want to do business? Willy-nilly? Believe in everything? Keeping it close in? Being very private? Or do you want to grow your business? Do you want to make your fans happy? It's up to you. I certainly look forward to hearing from you. You know, my email address is angeladurden@gmail.com. I've got several, but let's use the Gmail one. That's really good. It's kind of worldwide, isn't it? Shoot me an email. Let me know any of the challenges that you're having. This would be awesome. And if mydigitalcatalog.com has helped you, I would love to hear that too. It's always good to hear that, you know, a girl did good. Let me think what else. Well, I think that's about it. Well, I'm coming to you from my itty-bitty office in Decatur, Georgia. And we'll talk to you guys again sometime soon, okay? Alrighty, bye.
Hey, you have the new Savvy Street Smarts? The smarts that give songwriters and artists what they need